Hey folks, here we are again with another interesting project that we're going to do here. When I'm at the field, I often get people coming up to me saying, you know, on those little Depron kits, you know, where'd you buy that and how'd you get started on that? And, you know, I tell them, well, we cut it out. And what we're going to do here is in part one, we're going to go over how to actually cut out the templates so that we can get it all set up and ready so to actually cut out the foam pieces. So what we have here is we have a tiled plans that we downloaded from this particular one. It's the Extra 300S from RC Powers, and he provides the tiled and the non-tiled. And what that means is the tiled, when you download the tiled plans, you can actually print them out in your printer in the 8x11 sheets. And you print them all out, and what you do is you're going to end up cutting them in the right spots, what we'll show you in a few minutes, and you can tape them together, and then you cut out your templates, and what we'll do is we'll transfer those to foam, and we'll go over cutting the foam in part two. The other way to get them is the non-tiled. The non-tiled you can print out an 8x11 and take it to Kinko's and have it blown up, or in a lot of cases you can take the PDF actually straight to Kinko's or other types of places like that, and they'll actually go ahead and print it out for you on the full-size sheet. You print those out, you cut those templates out, and the same thing applies. You transfer them to your sheets. So what we're going to do here is what we've done is we've printed out the tile. We have all the pieces right here, and we're going to start to cut them out. I'm going to show you how to do that, and then what we'll do is tape them together, and we will get them ready to be placed onto the Depron. Now what I do is I like to keep the tile piece right here so I can kind of see which pieces are what and which way they're going to go. I've actually cut out a couple pieces here already. Now what you got to really want to determine is, if you're going to cut, find out which way they go, and I like to cut on the inside line, and I'll show you what I mean by that. This happens to be piece number 6, which corresponds to this one right here. I set it in the direction I like that it's going to go, so I know which areas I'm going to cut. They're going to have to match up. And I already cut out piece number 4, which I can lay just like that, so I don't necessarily have to cut this top piece out. I can lay it right on top there, like so. But I do want to cut my right side out. So I'm going to use a straight edge. I like to use the razor blade and a straight edge more so than a scissors. You get a more precise cut, in my opinion. And it's a little bit easier to get on that edge without, you know, kind of going all over the place. You take your piece right on the inside edge. This one will end up going here, and what we'll do is we'll tape that right there, and then we'll get in the page number 7. Actually, let's get the bottom of this one. Let's get this bottom one done as well. Again, inside I'm doing it. To kind of give you a complete picture, we'll do number 7. Remember, once again, what we're going to do is we're going to lay it like we see it in the tile, so we kind of figure out which side we're going to cut. This one's going to go as so. I'm going to flip it around so I can get the inside. Actually, this one doesn't need the inside. We already have the side cut. So you'll see it actually right here like so. We'll cut the top, the bottom. And then there we go. So what we'll do is we'll line up all of our pieces, and we'll tape those together, and then once it's all taped together, we can then start to cut out the actual template pieces in a hole, as opposed to trying to tape them all together later. We tape them on one big block and we start cutting out those pieces. Once we have our templates cut out, that'll be part 2. We'll go ahead and place them onto the Depron, and we'll trace, or we like to do the dotted lines. And once we got all those dotted lines together, we cut those pieces out. So come back and see us for part 2. Hope this helps out, and we'll see you soon in the field.